Hello. So, had a bunch of people ask about how to set up their club on Global Bears Fanverse, and just thought I'd do a quick video to take you through it. So, once you've done the initial onboarding, you basically put in your sort of personal details so you can create an account. You'll then land in a number of different places. So, homepage, you've got add a club here. You can click that and that'll take you straight into the club creation process. Or if you go into Explore Map and go to clubs, you'll see all the other clubs that are already on the map, and down at the bottom you've got the add club button. So if you click on that, so basically what you want to do is just put your club details in here. So if I just put in a bunch of pre-prepared information, so let's call it Stonehouse RSC. You then can put in your own header image or choose one of the sort of pre-populated ones. Obviously, if you've got an image you want to use a day out or a game or whatever, you can put that in there. And then you can also add your own avatar. So I'll just leave that as it is, but if you've got that club crest, you can just put it in there. And then just a little bit about your club. So again, I'll just pre-prepared some information about what you do. Put in this. So this is just the details for the person that runs the club. So this is the administrator. And then you can also add a WhatsApp group. So this would take you straight through. So anybody that's trying to contact your club can contact you straight into your WhatsApp group. Okay, so if you just save that and continue, next thing it'll do is ask you where you're based and what it is you do. So basically if I say the back road in Stonehouse, and you can then choose that you run a bus, or watch party is effectively a club meet up to watch games together. So if we choose both, and then you can say, right, we only run buses to home games and we meet up for away games, you can put that in. So you can also add a second location. So say your bus picks up in Larkhall on the way through, you can just add a second location and put that in there. So if I save and continue, you'll see here it's asking me about watch parties. So fixtures from Rangers, we watch all the away games, we meet up an hour before kick-off and we're there till an hour after the game ends. The pub can handle 150 people, and then you can also put in advanced settings. So, if you want to, instead of calling it a watch party, just call it a club meet-up. You can. And you can also change who can see it. So it can be members only, it's private, so nobody else can see it. You can also change that to spots or tickets or whatever you want to call it, and how many tickets people can take each. So if you said, I'll show you the next one. If this was a bus, for example, and you said you can take 4 tickets each, you can do that. So for buses, if we said, right, we're going to go to a bus to home games, the bus will aim to arrive at the game half an hour before kick-off, and it leaves 30 minutes after the game ends, and let's say it's a 45-seater. You can put prices, costs in a minute. So let's just save that. What it's then doing, it will automatically work out based on all the upcoming Rangers fixtures, where and when your club meets and where and when the bus leaves, etc. Final thing you can do here is you can set up payments. So if you want to take money for a bus online so that people can book and pay online, similarly with events you're running, you can do that as a recurring event attached to the Rangers fixtures or individual events. So I won't do that just now. I'll do a separate video just to show you payment setup. But once that's done, you can then allocate prices to each activity. So if I hit finish club setup, club is now live and on the map, and it automatically starts showing me all the upcoming fixtures we've created. So if you said here, there's Rangers v Aberdeen, it's a club meet-up. It sometimes takes a minute just to set them all up, so it's already done it. So you can see there's 150 capacity, 150 available. If I go to the public page, people would then be able to find this and book onto it. And if I go to the map and show me, so if I go to Stonehouse and zoom in, I've done this a couple of times before, but if I click on these down the left hand side, you'll see all the upcoming activities. So anybody could find that and join it. You can also promote it directly to all your club members so you know who's turning up. So they would then click through, and then it's just on It's just on the page, and you can just hit join and say, right, I want 2 seats, and that's it. So basically, that's the sort of club creation. I'll show you activity creation for one-offs in a separate video. Okay, any questions? Love to hear them.